Hello, GTI fans. Welcome back to another episode of Sunderd Earth D&D campaign. These are the players here. I want you guys to say hello when I call you out. So we're going to start off with Mirabilis. Say hello.
Hello.
And Skaha's next.
Greetings. Let us go forth and find.
Lettuce? What do we want lettuce for? Okay, moving on to Dingling.
I'm dealing.
And we also have Norman.
Hello.
Moving on, we also have last but not least, is Jalik. Say hello, Jalik. Okay. So, to recap what happened on the last show, the Ragtag adventurers were brought together to investigate the missing manure for the local inn that was supposed to give a manure delivery to the recycling plant, but somebody absconded with the pile of manure in the middle of the night, and to stop himself from getting into trouble, he's hired these adventurers to go hunt down the miscreants who stole his manure and either return the manure or get the taxes collected from them, so that when he has to pay the fines for not delivering the manure, at least he'll have something to give to the recyclers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what they did is they followed the manure path out into the wilderness, and after a little bit of debate, they picked up the trail, and while following the trail, they actually got attacked by a couple of things. They got attacked by a group of lizard-type insect critter things that came burrowing up out of the ground, and then they dispatched those. They moved on and picked up the trail again and found an area that they stopped at temporarily, where it was starting to get a little, there was some moisture. Well, okay, there was water, and it was kind of stagnant, swampy water, and some big giant toads came jumping out of the water and tried to eat them, but they dispatched them too. So here we are. They are in the middle of the wilderness. They need to pick up the trail. It's actually starting to get late. It's almost dinner time. They can travel a little bit longer, and then they're going to have to break for camp. So what I want everyone to do is I want everyone to roll a perception check for me to pick up the trail again. Okay, so not bad, not bad. We have the wow. So, the best person at it sucked the worst. But that's okay. Norman and Jalik and Dinglin, 3 successes. That's what we needed, so that's good. You can continue on. You are now chasing down the manure stream. Okay. Now, as you guys are traveling, you do realize that it's starting to get a little bit dark out, and you're going to have to find somewhere to break for camp for the night. And while you guys are discussing that, I'm going to actually grab you guys and put you onto a different map.
Okay.
Okay, I'll bring all your views into the right map. Now, is the map loading for everyone?
I'm in.
Not for me.
We see, but do not understand.
Okay, so you're on a bit of a forest road. Let me just get the marching order set up properly on a bit of an angle. Okay, it's a little kludgy, but okay, so that's our basic marching order on an angle, I guess. Close enough. Okay, the map should have loaded for everyone. Has it loaded for everyone?
It's loaded for me.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so while you guys are sitting there traveling through the forest, and you guys are debating, we need to find somewhere to stop for the night. From out in front on the road steps a human. And this guy holds up his hand and says, "Oh, strangers, you need to pay the toll if you're going to travel on this trail."
I was going to tell him.
Well,
How confident does this guy look?
how confident does this guy look?
Yeah, like,
Well, I guess he must be pretty confident considering that looks like he's the only one out here.
yeah, has he got more people hiding somewhere? I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Can I make a perception check? to
He's
see if
he's
anyone's hiding
wearing
around here?
he's wearing chainmail. He has a long sword at his side and a crossbow loaded.
Hmm.
This is a good place for an ambush.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if there's anyone hiding around here.
What an amazingly close target of opportunity. I think I should shoot him.
Okay, so Norman wants to make a perception check. Go ahead and make your perception check then, Norman.
I made it.
Skaha, you said you want to shoot him?
I believe, yes, his path and my path have intersected in such a way that he should be shot now.
I really don't think that is a good idea. What would we gain from shooting him?
He's all, what are you guys
Really?
talking about? Either pay the fine or or pay the toll or turn around. There's no discussions here.
I choose a different path.
Oh, so you decide to shoot him? Is that what you're doing?
I believe that is an appropriate response to his request for funding.
Okay, so as you attempt to shoot him, you drop your bow, you pull your arrows back, and you're obviously about to shoot him. Before you actually get to shoot, everyone that has not rolled perception, actually, Norman, you get to roll a perception check. Nobody else was actually trying to roll a perception check. So Norman, roll a perception check first for me. Hmm.
18.
Okay, Norman is not surprised to see a bunch of bowmen on the ledge to either side of the road. So it's hard to see here, but there is actually, well, there's a ledge, an obvious ledge on the north east side of the road. And there are also guys hiding in the bushes to the southwest side. So let's bring those out. And Norman also noticed two guys. He noticed two guys step out from around behind some rocks too, to kind of block the exit. Okay, so a whole bunch of guys with crossbows leveled at you. Skaha tries to shoot at the brigand leader. We need to see how fast everyone is. So what I want is everyone to roll an initiative check.
I'm having an issue. It's not letting me make a initiative check. I'm having an issue. It's not letting me make a initiative check.
I seem to be having a very weird problem.
Okay, hang on. Okay, who's got their push to talk not turned on? Okay,
Okay, that would be me.
That's okay. There was just a bit of an echo. Not a big deal. Okay, let me check your permissions on your tokens. Just a second. Bear with us, folks. Technical difficulties. Okay, ding-a-ling, try again. Click on somebody else and click back on yourself. There you go. There we go.
Aye, there I go.
Okay, let me get the rest of these guys.
Bob didn't roll yet.
I know. I'm getting there. Just got to grab all the tokens. Okay, so anyone who does not have a passive perception of 12 or higher is surprised, other than Norman, because he actively was looking for problems and spotted them. So everyone else, if your passive perception is not 12 or higher, you are surprised for the first round.
I think I'm surprised. Mine's 11. So
Yeah, there's, let's see, Jalik is okay, Norman's okay.
We did say that this was a perfect spot for an ambush.
The Ranger's okay.
Why don't we just
Mirabilis is okay. Bob is clueless. Okay, so it's just Dingling and Bob are surprised. So we're going to run surprise round. I'm going to sort out the initiative order here. It looks like, well, it looks like their leader is the fastest. So let's start this round off. Are you guys ready? Ready to die? Remember, this is the Ranger. This is the Ranger's fault. Okay, so we're going to start with the captain of the Brigands. He had his crossbow loaded, and he sees Skaha leveling his crossbow at him. So he's faster on the draw than Skaha, and he shoots Skaha. And oh, rolls of 1. Aren't you guys lucky? So, moving right along, we have Skaha gets 1 action during surprise round. So you can either do a move, minor, or standard action. Now, you had your bow out and ready. I'll give you that. So you can now shoot if you want.
I believe that I have shot and failed miserably.
Oh, you can just go with, yeah, the original ones. Let's see. So a 7 and an 11. Wow. I'm not even sure if you would have hit a sloth with those numbers. Okay, so that was Skaha. We're going to move along to Dingaling, who does not get an action because he is surprised. And we're on to the Brigands. let's see, brigand number 9.
I still don't see them in the initiative order.
Oh, I can show that for you, I guess. There you go.
Okay.
You guys should see the initiative now.
I see.
Okay, brigand number 9 is just going to shoot at the closest person, which is Norman. Ooh. Well, that hit Norman for 4 points damage. Okay. Yeah, what about it, Jalik? Why are you pointing at the leader? Let me finish off the, let me get to you first. It's not even your initiative, so. Looking for number 3. Number 3, where is he? Up here. Okay. So, it looks like Mirabilis is the closest. He shoots at Mirabilis. Ooh. And that's a hit. Moving right along, we have number 4. And Dingling is the closest to him. And Dingling's surprised, so he's going to get a combat advantage on him. Okay, let's do this. Poor Dingling. Oh my goodness. It bounced off his armor. We're on to Norman. Norman has one standard action that he can do. He can either do a minor action, a move action, or a standard action.
There's not much no one can do to the guys around here, right? He can't just go right over them, can he?
He can, well, you could attempt to. So the terrain up to those guys to the south, in the bushes area, is difficult terrain. So anything beyond in the green where Norman is right now, if he starts moving into that green area off the road, it's considered difficult terrain. So it costs twice as much to move through it. The guys up on the ridge, you could move over there and attempt to climb the ridge. Now it's a 10-foot embankment, and it's quite sheer, so it's not going to be super easy, but it is doable. It is dirt, so he could get a handhold in there and climb up and deal with them that way. Or you could move up to one of the guys on the road, either the leaders in the back or the leader at the front.
He also has a javelin.
Well, there you go. You could pull out the javelin. Unfortunately, you didn't have that already out. So that would be your one action for the round if you wanted to do that. So what's he going to do?
I don't know. What does everyone else think?
Well, it's a surprise round. You can't do much. It's one action, so either move or change your weapon. Either way, you get one action.
He'll take out a javelin. Then.
Okay, So that's his action. Moving on to Brigand 1. Brigand 1. Now, Polaris cannot be attacked, correct?
No, he can be attacked, and if he takes more than, I think it's 10 points of damage, he's dispelled.
Oh, right. It does nothing unless it does at least 10 points damage, right?
Correct.
And it's Mirabilis' stats. Okay, so Polaris is getting shot at by number 1. Okay, here we go. Shooting at the polar bear. What a dick. Oh my, that actually hit the polar bear. But because the individual damage was not more than 10, it actually does nothing. Well, yeah, that's not that bad a language. Okay, Brigand 2. He's closest to Polaris also. He's going to shoot at the bear. And again, that's a hit, but it's not going to do enough damage. Wow, the bear can actually tank stuff. That's kind of cool. Unnumbered leader. I would say Mirabilis is the closest to him. Ooh. Oh. Okay, he's a little bit more dangerous, obviously. He just shot Mirabilis for 8 points of damage. Now, does she have anything that triggers off? Nope. If something leaves a square adjacent to your spirit companion without shifting, yes. I don't see anything that's going to trigger off for her. Yep. Okay. So she just takes it. Oh, and the healer is bloodied, or one of the healers gets bloodied. Jalik. Jalik gets 1 action.
I want to stealthily move out of my suit, leaving it there, and hoping that they still think that I'm in it, and then try and sneak off into the brush, and hopefully sneak attack someone.
So you want to climb out of your suit and try and sneak into the brush. Okay. So as a standard action, you can climb out of your suit and try and move into the brush. Climbing out of the suit is going to require 2 move spaces. And then moving 1, 2. Okay, so move where you want, but now moving out of your suit requires 2 squares. And then if you move into the brush, that's another 2 squares. So that's 4, 6. That's way too far. You can get there. Yep, because it's difficult terrain. So right there, that's as far as you can get.
Do I have to like roll to see if anyone sees me?
Absolutely. I'm going to make you do a thievery skill check. Or sorry, a stealth check. So bring up your stealth and
Shouldn't I get a modifier because I'm in the brush and it's hard to see people when they're sneaking in brush?
yeah,
Very
well,
small.
it just
And I'm small.
all it does is just increase it just lowers the difficulty of it, but when you roll a 2, you kind of sucked. You rolled a 2.
But I got a 10.
Yeah, that still sucks.
Oh.
So you go trudging out, and as you move through that kind of terrain, it's kind of muddy too, and it kind of makes a slopping sound as you walk through it, and yeah, they all look right at you, and you're done. Leader 1. Oh, Mirabilis is the closest.
Rest in peace, Mirabilis.
Wham! Smokes her. The 2 real deadly guys rolled really good. She's down to 8 hit points. Not too good. Brigand 7. Brigand 7. Bob is the closest. And Bob was clueless this round. Oh, because Bob was clueless. He hit Bob. Okay, moving right along. The unnumbered brigand. Where is he? Unnumbered brigand, right up there. Polaris. Wow. Hit again, but again, not enough damage to actually hurt him. Mirabilis gets 1 action, either a standard action, a minor action, or a move action. What is Mirabilis going to do? I'm assuming she's probably going to heal herself. Okay, is Mirabilis there?
Yes, I'm here.
So you get 1 action, either a move action, minor action, or standard action. Now, since you're bleeding, or well, bloodied, you might want to think of healing yourself if you can. I think you have a few ways of doing that. There you go, healing spirit. So close burst 5, you're 1 ally in burst, so you're targeting yourself, and you can spend a healing surge. Also, 1 ally adjacent to your spirit companion also regains 1d6 hit points. Okay. So I'll start off with the surge on you. and then somebody adjacent to Polaris, so Skaha. Yeah, that's it. Just Skaha. He's already full health, so not a big deal. Okay. She's done. Let's keep going. Human Brigand 8. Oh, Jalik is presenting a nice small little target.
Shouldn't being tiny make it harder for me to get hit?
Well, you're trudging through the mud right now, but he did miss you. It went right over your head. Whew, you're just so short.
Yeah, it trimmed my hat. It put a little hole in my hat.
Okay, and then Brigand 6. And he is closest to Mirabilis. And a miss. Oh, thank God. And last but not least, oh, he doesn't like the fact that that little pipsqueak is running up to his friends, and he's about the same distance as Mirabilis, so he's going to shoot at the little pipsqueak. And oh, plugs him with an awesome roll of a 19. He clips you with a crossbow bolt. So Jalik takes a little bit of damage. Not too bad. And that would be the end of the round. We have a new round, and it is no longer surprise round. Okay, let's... Now, if everyone's ready, we're going to start round 2. Round 2 is the Human Brigand Leader Captain. Now, this is more than... we get more than just our one action, because now this is the second round. This is no longer the surprise round. So he will load his crossbow and shoot it. He'll shoot at Skaha again. Oh, and ooh, ouch. He plugs Skaha hard for 10 points damage. Now, I don't think he has anything that he can kick off, does he? Huh. I do not see any interrupts. Nope. Okay, so he takes it. Nasty. Okay. On to Skaha. Well, Skaha can return the favor, I guess. There are a bunch of them shooting at your healer too, by the way, just to let you know. So what is Skaha gonna do?
Working. One moment.
So this could be the pivot point of the encounter here, depending on what transpires this round. It's not a very good situation for the party, really.
Damn it, Skaha, why did you shoot him?
That's because he can. So he's shooting at the ones closest to him. Okay, that's fine. So he hit Brigand, unnumbered Brigand. Which kills him. I'm just going to remove the token. Okay, so he still has a move and a minor. There you go. There you go. That's what we need. Somebody to step up and help the healer out. Even if he is almost bloodied. Okay, so no minor, I guess, or are you going to quarry somebody?
I shall pick a target.
Now your hunter's quarry. Now, does it have to be the closest target? What does quarry do again?
The quarry must be the closest target, yes.
Okay. So that would mean it looks like either Brigand 2 or Brigand 5, they look like they are the same distance.
Also, two in the woods on the right left are also the same distance.
Yeah, Brigand 2 and Brigand 5 look like they are the two closest. Oh, Brigand 6 might be... Brigand 6. Here, let's just measure. I'm going to measure. Okay, so... Yep, it's actually... Brigand 5, Brigand 6, and Brigand 2 are all the same distance to you. They're the closest ones. So who do you want to quarry? So Brigand 2, Brigand 6, and Brigand 5 are your closest quarries. So go ahead and do your quarry, if that's what you were doing.
The 2 brigand leaders are also the same range?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Won't bother with quarrying since all the ones I can reach are probably just 1 hit point.
Okay. Okay, you'll have to get a little bit closer to the leaders to actually have them as the closest. Okay, so you're done then?
Correct.
Dingaling can do something. He has full round of action, so he gets a move, minor, and a standard.
Alrighty then.
Now, what's he really good at?
Well, I was thinking basic ranged against brigand leader captain.
Really? You're gonna throw an axe at him?
Hammer.
Maybe you should
Perhaps,
throw at someone who you can't get to easily. And just
perhaps you should move and then charge him.
That's good too.
or
I mean,
try to fight it again and then throw at someone else.
well,
Move it.
he could move and charge because as a charge, you get your full move base, plus you can do a basic melee attack at the end. But in his circumstance, I believe he can use Howling Strike as a charge. When charging, you can use this power in place of a melee basic attack. Oh yeah, so he could actually move and then charge using his Howling Strike if he wanted.
How far can I go?
You have a move. Your speed is 5, so you can move 5 squares and then you can charge another 5 squares. So you can easily get up to him if you wanted. There you go. Okay, and then you can either use Howling Strike or your basic melee attack. I would suggest probably Howling Strike. I think it's a little bit superior.
Charge, right?
Yes, you get +1 for charge. Or, well, just click on the charge box when you go do the attack.
And nothing else.
Nope. Okay, you missed. You clanged into his armor real hard. You couldn't quite get through his chain. You didn't find an opening. He's a tough cookie. Okay. Brigand 9. Brigand 9 is going to shoot at Jalik. Oh, and smokes Jalik for 4 points damage with a natural 20. Oh, Jalik's bloodied. Okay, and then we have Brigand 3 is going to shoot at Skaha. And that misses. Brigand 4. Brigand 4 He's going to shoot at Dingling. Oh, I don't think you actually wanted to delete second wind, did you? Or was that a second wind or something?
Correct. It was a second win.
Okay. Dingling got popped for 4 points damage. And next is Norman. What is Norman going to do? He gets a move action. He gets a move action, a minor action, and a standard action. He's got his javelin out right now.
Yeah. Like, might want to use Rune of Mending.
Okay.
To Lego Mirabilis. That's the right one, though.
That is a dilemma, isn't it?
Can Mirabilis heal Slick?
Probably. She's starting to get a little bit distant. She probably needs to help Skaha, I would imagine.
I'll heal Mirabilis then, I think.
Okay. So go ahead, do what you're going to do.
And I'll use Rune of Protection, so everyone in the burst gets +1 bonus to all defenses.
Okay, close burst 5. You or one ally burst. The target can spend a healing surge. So you're going to do Rune of Protection, right?
Yes.
You and each ally in the burst gain +1 bonus to all defenses till the end of your next turn. Okay, so. Now, can you remember if it was the curse that was for destruction? I think the curse was destruction, right? And the quarry was protection?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, I'll apply it and we'll take a look.
I was looking at the states here. The condition for the state, for the protection state, is a quarry.
Okay, good. Okay, so Mirabilis gets healed.
And now I put Norman in the protection state, right?
Yes, so now he's in his protection state, and hang on, let me apply the bonus to everyone. I think everyone except for Dingling and Skaha are in your area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got
Actually, Skaha might be in the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think Skaha might actually be in the range for it.
no, he's 6. I'm doing the measuring tool right now, and he's 30 feet instead of 25.
Okay.
And Dingling is 40 feet, so he's way out of it. Yeah, it's just those. Now, do you and each ally in the burst gain? Oh, okay, you get the bonus too. Okay, so while adjacent to you, allies gain +2 resistance to all damage. Wow, that's huge. Okay, so that was a minor action. You still have a move and a standard.
I guess I'll throw the javelin at someone. Is that a basic range attack?
You can if you want, sure.
It says attack with nothing. How do I fix that?
So in your basic ranged, you got to go in and see what hand your basic range, or see where you've got your javelin equipped first.
Yeah, it's not equipped anywhere at the moment.
Oh, well, that's why.
Alternative 1.
Yeah, let's just see what your basic ranged is targeting right now. Sorry, folks, we're just still working out some of the logistics here. And alternate 1 is where your basic range is drawing from. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. That's right. So now it's showing it with your. So go
Who
ahead.
Who can I hit with it in this range?
It's got a long range, 10, 20. So that means it's a range of 50 feet before you actually get a range penalty. So anything within 50 feet is short range for you. Yeah.
I'll throw it at Human Brigand 9.
Brigand 9? Okay, go for it. That was not a very good roll.
Okay.
You've got a move action left.
I think I'll move up to the captain.
Okay, what's your speed?
6.
So that's too far then. Move 1 back. There you go. Okay, you're done. Unless you spend an action point.
I don't think I have any. We didn't take a rest like we were planning to.
No, you've already used. Yeah, you don't have any action points. Okay.
I'm done then.
So let's move on to Brigand 1. Shoots at the bear again. And does not do enough damage. Since it has to do 10 points of damage or more on a hit to actually do anything to it. Brigand 2 is going to shoot at Skaha. Damn. I'd say the NPCs or the your enemies are rolling much, much, much better than you guys. So your guys' dice are going to have to step it up a bit. And another one is bloodied. Oh my. Okay, the leader. Well, he puts his crossbow away and pulls out his sword. And he'll swing it at Dingling. He misses. Woo-hoo-hoo. Next is Jalik. Jalik is bloodied. What is Jalik going to do? He gets a minor, a move, and a standard action.
Okay. I'd like to move closer
So, human. I want to move closer. How far can I move again?
Well, this is difficult terrain for starters, and nope, you've moved too far because you've jumped out of your suit, which actually gives you a better speed. So you can move there. Yep. Wait, one, two. Nope, not quite. Let's see. You can move there. Right there.
Okay.
Right
Can
there. You
I
can move there.
can I try and make them lose sight of me by doing a twisty maneuver or something?
Um,
Can I attempt to make them lose
well,
sight?
there is a little bit of foliage. Because you're so small, I will let you go for a well, you're not moving at half speed though. So unless you move at half speed to try and go silently and hide, then no. That's as far as you can move because it's difficult terrain and you took your suit off, which helps you walk, so okay, make up your mind. Are you going to do that? Are you going to move there? Hello, what you doing?
I'd like to move over to right here. as you
Okay.
can see, and hopefully make them lose sight of me. Is that doable?
And hopefully what?
And try to make them lose sight of me.
Not unless I just said, unless you move at half speed. You can do it by doing a move action and a standard action.
Okay, I'll do both then. I'll use them both to try and sneak up next to.
Okay, roll. So move there, and you can then make a stealth check.
Okay.
Wow, and rolling a 4.
Substitute.
Sadly, these guys are like blind as bats because you seem to have ducked under some cover, and he seems to be ignoring you now.
Wow!
Okay, so we're on to leader 1. Leader 1 will shoot at Skaha. And that misses. Brigand 7. Lost sight of Jalik in the forest, or in the foliage, so he will shoot at... It looks like Skaha is the closest. Missing. Mirabilis. She gets her full round of actions, so she can do a move action, a minor action, and a standard action.
I dismiss Polaris.
Oh, you're going to dismiss him?
Then I call him back.
Okay, so dismissing, is that a minor action or a free action?
Minor.
Okay. And then calling him back is what, a minor again?
Another minor, yes.
Leaders.
When I call him back between these two guys here.
Okay, so call him back where you wanted.
And then I attack. Target. Good.
Oh,
And then you also have a boon right now. Yeah, +1 to defenses. Okay. Oh, hang on. Don't move him. Thank you. Okay, so what? Protecting strike. So Beast 1, she can attack. Yep, the unnumbered leader. Wow, she actually rolled pretty decent. There's nobody adjacent to you. Oh, that's a way that. So with that attack, if anyone was adjacent to Polaris, they would actually gain temporary hit points. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so she hit him. So it's like the bear actually attacked, sort of. That's what it seems like. Yep, your spirit companion attacked. Nice. Okay, she pops him for 5 points damage. Yay! Oh, he didn't
Okay.
die. Well, that means he's not a minion.
I spend an action point.
so you do that by clicking on it.
Okay.
Okay, that gives you a standard action, which then you can either use it for as a standard action, a move action, or a minor action. Oh, she goes at him again. And this time almost fumbles. Well, he got wise to your bear's attack and was able to avoid it. And she is done. On to Brigand 8. Okay, this is interesting. Because Jalik was able to hide back in the undergrowth and the shrubbery right beside the human brigand. So he levels a shot at. He can't quite see you. He's leveling a shot at Mirabilis and is about to shoot. Because it's a ranged attack, Jalik, you are allowed to do a opportunity attack against him first. So, Jalik gets an opportunity melee attack. He would have had his dagger in his hand. So that means you get a basic melee attack with your dagger.
No. And stab him in his toes.
And you also have combat advantage because you are hiding. You were successful in avoiding him noticing you scurrying up towards him. And you actually, as he's just about to pull the trigger on Mirabilis, and you lash out with your dagger at his ankle, and oh my, you stab him in the ankle, which sends some sort of impulse to his brain and gives him a heart attack and dies.
Most efficient and admirable action.
Okay. We have Brigand 6. Don't worry, Bob and Mirabilis didn't receive initiatives. It's just what happens when I remove things out of the initiative thing. It's not a bug, it just happens. It just flipped the initiative over to somebody else, but that's okay. Six, here it is. He's going to shoot at Polaris. And misses. Well, actually, he hit, but it doesn't do enough damage to actually do anything to him. Brigand number 5. Skaha. He is shooting at Skaha. And misses. Okay, we are on to a new round, and this is a perfect place. What we're going to do is we're going to break for a short break. I'm going to stop the stream temporarily, and that'll allow it to start processing up on YouTube. And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna start the stream back up again at 2:30. So we're gonna take a break, everyone. We're gonna stop for about 8 or 9 minutes, and we're gonna start again at 2:30. So hopefully you guys had fun watching so far.
What's going on?
And we are going to try to not die.
I am showing Anna some area effects.
Okay, so
Polaris around.
Okay, so we are going to take a break, guys, for 10 minutes, and we will be right back. I'm going to shut off the stream, and thanks for watching. Be prepared to see the party potentially die or live on the next episode, coming right up in 10 minutes.